burn him alive inside of one of those, like, you know, like in like the furnaces where you put to get the ashes of your loved ones and stuff. He tried to burn him alive in there. Yeah, crematorium. Thank you. He tried to burn him alive in there in his basement. I mean, like there was some crazy stuff that happened
in his basement
because he wanted to kill Spider-Man.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Plus, you can make a business off it, make a little bit of money.
Although I don't know if you're aware, Colin, but they did say that the main villain in Spider-Man: Homecoming 2 has already been part of the MCU. We've already seen them in the MCU.
Is it called Homecoming 2, or are you just calling it Homecoming 2?
It's probably not going to be Homecoming 2.
I feel like they're probably going to go with something called like Prom Night or some shit.
I don't know.
Snowball.
Well, it depends. It depends on how far.
Junior prom.
You're going to call it graduation because after Infinity War, Spider-Man's going to be the Avenger.
Is he a senior right now?
He's 15 right now.
He's a sophomore.
Yeah. So but after Infinity War, you know, because they already said the next Spider-Man: Homecoming literally takes place like 20 minutes after the end of Infinity War. So chances are the Avengers, if they're not mostly dead, are done. You know, by this point, we're probably going to see Captain America, Steve Rogers is dead. Bucky's probably going to be Captain America. Tony Stark is too expensive to live past Infinity War. Robert Downey Jr. is way too expensive to live.
Well, he refused to resign.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're probably going to see an entirely different cast where Spider-Man, you know, is him, Vision, maybe War Machine if he's a character they can stick with. Scarlet Witch. They're going to be
Deadpool.
Are you talking about Infinity War, like part 1 and 2, or just part 1?
I'll tell you what.
After Infinity War Part 2 is when...
If they do a Spider-Man Deadpool bring together, like the comics...
Oh my god.
That would be the perfect movie and there would be nothing better.
You saw that picture I sent you with the Lilo and Stitch meme? Where Spider-Man's like, I just want a nice little friend, and then Iron Man and Captain America are like, we should get him a nice little friend, and then it cuts to Deadpool maniacal laughter.
Dude, I still stand by, I wish during Civil War they had the camera, like they had that lineup they had, and then they just had like the camera pan and Deadpool just being like, "Oh, hold on, guys, let me stretch real quick," or like just you know what I mean? That would be awesome.
Even if it's like outside the series, if they do Deadpool and Spider-Man,
even if it wasn't like a real thing, like in the movie, if it was just something like they filmed and just like sent out as like a trailer or something, you know?
Put on
like
Ryan
Twitter,
Reynolds.
yeah.
Or like, what if like Deadpool 2, like it starts off like him pulling up to like that airport in like a taco truck with just mayhem everywhere, like, damn it, I missed it. I knew I shouldn't have stopped for that chimichanga. And then like hearing someone in the back like banging on the door, and he's like, "Shut up, Carlos."
That'd be great.
Yeah.
I mean, he could definitely, if Ryan Reynolds really wanted to, he can do a lot with Civil War just to screw around with it. Like, he could poorly edit Deadpool in for those purposes.
But I like that Ryan Reynolds has enough taste to, like, he said he wouldn't be in Logan because he didn't feel like Deadpool had a place in it.
Yeah.
It didn't fit with the tone. So I do appreciate that Ryan Reynolds, you know, even though he's hilarious and he's plugging Deadpool.
See, Logan was such a Western movie, though. Like, I bought the digital, like, the I shouldn't say digital, the disc.
Yeah, did you get the noir version?
Yeah, and that's why. It's black and white because it's a cowboy movie. And
I agree with you.
In the heart of the movie, it's a pure cowboy movie, and that's what I love so much about it.
Wait, you're telling me the DVD of Logan is black and white?
Well, they give you a color in black and white.
Right.
Oh, okay.
It's called the noir.
That's pretty cool. I kind of want to see it.
I do want to watch it in black and white because it'll make it like a cowboy movie.
I don't.
And I love cowboy movies.
I just want to see what it...
Yeah, I really want to watch it.
I don't fuck with no color. I can't do it.
Yeah, I'd rather just watch it again in color.
Oh, I want to watch it in black and white because I guess... See, my grandparents always watch cowboy movies, so like I really love cowboy movies. So that's why the moment I saw
a blazing saddle.
The moment I saw Logan and watched it, I was like, this is totally a cowboy movie. Like this is not necessarily about being an X-Men or being a superhero. This is about just like the struggle.
My dad compared it to a movie. I can't remember because my dad refuses to watch Logan because he said it's just like another movie. Oh. But I can't remember what movie he compared it to. It was effectively an escort movie.
Yeah, it's a cowboy movie that literally does the same thing.
No, it wasn't a cowboy movie. It was like a more modern movie. I can't remember what he compared it to, but it irritated me so much. I was like, no, it is not that.
No,
movie.
there's actually a cowboy movie that came out in like the 60s, I believe. I can't remember the title right now, but like a little girl comes to this cowboy and hires him to take out the people that murdered his parents, and he escorts him through, or her through, like, the entire wherever they were.
He might have compared it to, like, an I Am Legend or something.
Maybe. But this was like the little girl hired him to go help her get revenge on the people that killed her parents, and they adventure through the entire thing, and then eventually, I can't remember what happened in the end, but essentially it was a cowboy movie. I mean, everything was just about the struggle and, like, I don't know, I definitely, like, there were a lot of times where I almost cried during that movie because it was just too much.
I don't know.
We have strayed very far from the top 5.
Hey, that's fine. We're already done with those.
I mean, Logan is in top 5.
No, because in order to put Logan in your top 5, you have to count the series. And now, when we look at this series,
Well, I'm talking series. I'm talking like just like it. Would you consider it's on Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Logan
but
does
still.
not make up for Wolverine and
X-Men Origins
X-Men
Wolverine.
Origins
That
Wolverine.
was.
I don't know. I still really like all of them.
I like.
oh, they're good. I enjoy them, but like
I
don't,
liked
it doesn't.
the Wolverine. I liked X-Men Origins Wolverine. I do not like Deadpool and X-Men Origins Wolverine. But
What?
Deadpool was in
Yeah,
X-Men Origins
it was
Wolverine.
god awful.
The Merc with a mouth had
Oh
his mouth
yeah,
sewed
you're right,
shut.
you're right.
The Merc with a mouth had his mouth sewed shut.
Yeah.
And they made him way too serious.
I
Like,
mean,
he was
like,
just
when Wade was Wade, it was almost okay.
yeah, but he was still a really sarcastic dude. Like he's still like I don't know. They just made him way too serious. Like they made him like a Slade Wilson.
Okay.
All right, well, that was the first episode of Top 5. Tune in for the next one for us to rank our next Top 5.
Matt might.
Remember, snakes have legs. And if this gets posted before we do our next episode, feel free to comment on what we should do as our next top 5.
Yeah, comment.
Yeah.
Let us know what you want us to talk about.
Spider-Man costumes. Make sure that's it.
You could do that.
We'll try to make sure Matt doesn't leave halfway through again.
Yeah.
Or we will guarantee that he leaves halfway through.
That'll be
If you liked him leaving, leave a comment.
We could just make sure he doesn't show up.
Guns work.
Anyway, remember, like, subscribe, leave comments, criticisms, what you think we should do, shouldn't do, all that. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
And remember, not talking isn't effective criticism. Keep it constructive.